Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about a man would never. Instacart shopper can't find CPAC popcorn shrimp at Target. Then she does this one thing. And once again, feminism thrives as male shoppers get the brunt of the blame on effectively everything. I don't even want to go into a description for this intro. So with that said, we are talking about everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is for DoorDash, UberEats, and Grubhub drivers and customers, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. It's mostly a joke. Kind of. The availability of grocery delivery services like Instacart, Shipt, and even DoorDash have become a great help to many, especially for those who need to make a quick grocery store run but do not have the time. However, the handy service can become frustrating. For example, your shopper is not paying attention or giving more than a cursory glance at the shelves. You know, based on the headline and those first three paragraphs, that this is about to be about male shoppers. Like I said, one of the things I really want to see is someone doing a Instacart shop with a man's name or a masculine name of some sort, and it turns out it was a girl the whole time. Like Bobby with an I shortened to Bob, and they are this horrible human being until they're a female. It's the dumbest thing. I've never been a fan of discrimination of any kind, but this is just annoying. A shopper for one of these services highlighted a situation that required a small amount of effort to find the item that the customer asked for. Okay, so just for a heads up, this article was also written by a lady named Brooke Joberg with the silent S. Either way, female writer bitching about men. Not too surprising. Her point, she says, is she took the time to find an item on the shelf that appeared to be out of stock, and she doesn't think a male Instacart shopper would have done the same. Oh, so wait a second. This is an Instacart shopper who is a female doing the shopping and taking shots at male shoppers? Well, that's even worse in my opinion. Look, there's already enough division in the gig economy. Now you're only making it worse by attacking your own shoppers. I know I just made the point about how in the event that if a female ever got another female shopper, they would keep quiet about it. And I'm here doing the same thing about keeping quiet about other shoppers. But you don't even know what the other shoppers are doing. It's just something else to me. User Andshebakeshebakes shared the situation in a video that has drawn over 1.1 million views on TikTok. In it, she takes extra steps to make sure she has exhausted all other avenues to find an item that appears to be out of stock at first glance. The things you do for content, huh? I'm going to leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject.
Okay, I am a female Shipt shopper, Instacart shopper, whatever you want to call it. This person wanted popcorn shrimp. Okay, all they have is butterfly shrimp. Well, no. So if I look at this is butterfly shrimp. This is popcorn shrimp. So this is just in the wrong place. So if I look back here, oh, would you look at that? Here's some popcorn shrimp. You're welcome.
First off, the fact that you looked behind a few boxes, as somebody who has done that more than once, the fact that you did that has nothing to do with what's between your legs. And I can speak to a lot of male shoppers that have done this. So the fact that you opened this conversation with
I'm a female Instacart Shipt shopper, whatever you want to call it.
You're an Instacart or a Shipt shopper. Your gender had less than nothing to do with that. Second, I do have to appreciate that you did take the time to actually look all the way back there, because in reality, that blended like all hell. Like, if you actually look at the video, there was 3 boxes and it was all the way in the back. That wasn't, oh, there was a bunch and then there was this 1 or 2 boxes that were in front of it. That was as far back as it can go. Obviously, this is also a stocking issue, which the grocery store that you are currently shopping in needs to do their job and actually stock their stuff right, but that's just me. But I gotta give you kudos where kudos is due. That was a great attention to detail. Bravo. Why does it make a difference? Over the years, discourse around the quality of service provided by male and female Instacart, Shipt, and Doordash shoppers has come to something of an agreement. The experience of having a male grocery shop for you can be significantly different than having a woman grocery shop. Okay, first off, there has not been an agreement. That is a disgusting concept that a lot of people who hate men all banded together and decided this is another area where they also hate men. Like, tell me you're single or unhappy with your partner without telling me. Second, just because it goes viral on TikTok, there's a lot of concepts that are going viral on TikTok. That just shows that there is sexism that is being perpetuated in the country, and it's sad. Customers have even gone as far as asking the grocery apps to allow them to request a female shopper. This is to avoid having odd substitutions or cancellations for items that are on shelves in the store. The only thing I heard out of that is they want to be able to cancel men. That's it. That's all I heard. While it might seem innocuous, the latter has actually made customers angry enough that they have had gone to the store themselves to prove that the item was not out of stock. And yet there are still female shoppers that have the same issues. But do you know what they don't do? They don't call out the female shoppers. Oh my God, what a concept. Viewers weigh in. Some viewers commented on the video that they believe male shoppers would benefit from seeing the video as something of an instruction manual. This needs to be the instruction video for new male Instacart shoppers, one commenter wrote. You could have said this could have been an instruction video for new Instacart shoppers, and I would have been all on board for that. But you had to bring gender into it, and that makes the entire point invalid. It's like they don't even try. It took you less than 2 seconds to double check, another wrote. I think I just watched someone do rocket science. That must be what is considering how hard this is apparently for so many dudes, one wrote. Again, condescending tones from condescending... I can't say that word on the internet. I'll get canceled. But you know what I'm about to say. Others shared just how badly their male grocery service shoppers have messed up their orders by making incorrect substitutions. Asked for a single avocado and he tried to replace it with a bag of salad, one commenter wrote. I knew the store had avocados too because I was in there the day before. I also know my grocery store had bananas the day before. That doesn't mean they didn't go bad sometime on the way. What the hell kind of comment is that? Newsflash, people buy things. Things go bad. There is something called shrink. That's common business. Tell me you never worked in a grocery store without telling me. Once my shopper said the store was out of my laundry detergent and he substituted it with Febreze, another commented. Okay, I didn't make the point about this on the last comment because I just was so infuriated by the whole avocado thing. But the AI will make those substitution recommendations and we just have to be okay with whatever pops up. Like sometimes they don't, let's be real about that. I actually did a Walmart shopping order myself and I had to change one of the spray cheeses with another spray cheese and they didn't offer any kind of recommendations, but that's my point. Usually they send over an app substitution. We just kind of have to be okay with whatever that looks like. In fact, some people actually created an entire scam developed around customer-based substitutions. I made an entire video going over what that looks like. Feel free to check that out. Thank you, a commenter wrote, because I had a mail shopper tonight and he brought me 6 pounds of bananas instead of a bundle of 6. Okay, but they do need to make that a little bit more clear though. I personally go with the individual banana counts, but I could definitely see how somebody who is normally in the produce section of a store end up getting 6 pounds over 6 bananas, because usually when I make those kind of shopping orders, they're going by the pounds. They're not going by the number of items. That's me personally. I think they do need to fix that. It's my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. Look, the entire concept of blaming an entire gender for any problem in your life in general is already annoying enough on a general scale. The fact that you did this for Instacart shoppers really shows your character than ours, really. Like, I'm never more happy to be single than reading one of these articles. And the worst part is that the person writing it has only perpetuated the issue more. I find it interesting that they didn't bring up any comments about how the males are responding to this. Maybe because we know better, maybe because there aren't any, maybe it's just not worth talking about, I don't know. But either way, it really shows that people who blame an entire gender are just annoying. They're just annoying. Because if the roles were reversed and a male was complaining about women and how they're doing something, they would be executed on sight, whether that's socially or physically. But here you are doing the exact same thing to 1.1 million viewers, and suddenly it's justifiable. Disgusting. The shopper shouldn't be perpetuating this issue. The customer should not be perpetuating this issue. And this writer is embarrassingly bad for perpetuating this issue. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.